Alright, Shalom Yashirala. Back at it again with another Lord with an edifying video. This is the GMS North Carolina camp collaboration once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Shem Chakudash. I'm Brother Naquam.
Brother Nakam.
Alright, before we go any further, we want to give our honor and glory and praises to our Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Racha, Kodash. God, and next up, double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, who still go out there to the highways and byways and feed us with the 100% truth, according to the Bible and Hebrew well, and Shalom Labakarian wa Barakim Shal Yashirala, which is peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel, man. You know, I'm back at it again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Shem Chakudash. The name of this lesson is going to be called Doing These Works is the Most Important Things in These Times, man. You know, doing the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua in these last days is the most important thing to do while we on this earth, man. You know, so without further ado, brother, you can grab the first precept.
Alright. This is St. John chapter 21, verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahweh said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs.
Exactly. Well, that's going into doing the work, man. You know, Lord Yahweh asked his head apostle, which he made head apostle Peter. He said, lovest thou me more than these? You know, and the head apostle Peter said, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. And the Lord Yahweh said, Feed my lamb, which meaning do the work, man. You know, do the work in these times. Read on, brother.
Verse 16. He said to him again, the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Exactly. And he asked it, the head apostle Peter again the second time, man. You know, showing this this is getting pretty serious, man. You know, he said the feed the sheep, man. You know, do the work. You know, if you really love me, do the work. Feed my lambs, which is the sincere brothers, man. You know? Read on, brother.
Verse 17. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved, because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Exactly. So this is the most important thing. You know, because Lord Yahweh said this 3 times, man. He asked his head apostle, Peter, 3 times, and he asked him if did he love him, you know, and the head apostle Peter said, Thou knowest that I love you, man. He was grieved after the 3rd time that he said that. You know, he said, Lord, you know that I love you. You know, and Lord Yahweh said, Then feed my sheep. You know, which means to do the work, man. No, this is the most important thing, feeding the sheep of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, which is the sincere brothers that's listening to this truth, man. You know, feeding them with what? Feeding them with the word. As a matter of fact, you can get Jeremiah 3:15 on that. Baba Kushah. You know, we're feeding them with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. You know, which is a part of doing the works. You know?
This is Jeremiah chapter 3. Verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua is going to give you pastors. The word pastor is going to shepherds or teachers, man. You know, so Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua is going to give you teachers according to his heart. The word heart, when you look it up, go back to the Hebrew word Allah, which meaning his mind, your mind, man. That's going to feed us with knowledge and understanding. the knowledge and understanding of what? Of the Bible, man. This King James 1611 King James Holy Bible. And how is he going to feed our people with the Bible? By giving the correct breakdowns of the scriptures, man. Breaking down the scriptures how it's really supposed to be broken down. You know, precept upon precept, line upon line, man. You know, that's how it's being fed through the Spirit, man. You know, Lord Yahushua went to the Old Testament and quoted Moses. You know, man should not live by bread alone, by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh by Shemel Shai.
That's right.
So now you can get Matthew, what is that? 22 and 9.
Alright.
And then you can grab let me see. What is that? 1 Corinthians 15 and 58.
This is St. Matthew chapter 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways.
Exactly, and this is an order. This is a commandment. You know, he said, "There you go therefore to the highways, man. Not no church building. You know, he said, go to the highways, man. You know, and do what, brother?
It says, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage."
Exactly, man. How are we bidding our people to the marriage? By feeding them with the scriptures, man. You know, the marriage is what? This truth, this ministry, this brotherhood, man. You know, we're going out there on the highways and hedges. We're going out there on the streets. Excuse me, which is a commandment by Lord Yahushua, because the words are written in red. And he said to bid them to the marriage, man. You know, them the only ones that's going to be that's going to endure to the end in this truth in this thing is the elect. Because you got the 2/3 of our people that was in this truth, but they fell out. You know?
I got to preach that real quick.
Go on.
And I'll break this down. This is tying up to St. Matthew 22 and 9. This is St. Luke chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. That's right. You see, so that's why you see us talking with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, you know, down to brothers like ourselves, you know, going out to the highways and the hedges, week in and week out, you know, and doing what? You know, compelling, threatening our people, the nation of Israel, you know, with the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, you know, to get right. You see, but within the nation of Israel, really only threaten the elected nation of Israel, because the elect are going to be the only ones that's going to take heed to the message that we're saying when we go out there, and they're going to come in. So that what? The Yahweh Shema Shah house may be filled. Because what? We're building a spiritual house, and each man that comes in and endures to the end, Lord will, they'll be able to let. You see, so real quick, that's where you're going to find the men of the Lord that week in and week out, and it's not a season. You're going to find them out there on the highways and edges, you know, on doing the work, you know, being the sheep of the nation of Israel with the words of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Right, and doing it diligently, man. Like the brother said, week in and week out, no matter what type of weather, man. You know. So now you can get 1 Corinthians 15 and 58, Baba Kushah.
First Corinthians.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 15 and 58.
God. All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast.
Exactly, and it says, my beloved brethren. You know, and we already know that beloved is talking about the elect of the nation of Israel, man. So he said, therefore, my beloved, the elect of the nation of Israel, brethren, be ye steadfast and what?
Unmovable.
Unmovable, meaning being rooted, man. You know, not letting these other doctrines or philosophies sway your mind, man. You know, be unmovable. Just like as a brick wall, you can't move no brick wall, man. You know, we got to be a spiritual brick wall in these times, man, with this truth. Read on, brother.
Always abounding in the work.
Exactly. Always abounding in the work, meaning always doing the work, man. You know, and no matter what time of the day or no matter what time at the night, man. You know, whether we're reading, studying, praying, fasting, making videos, You know, building ourselves up through the Spirit by Yahweh Shema Shah, while always abounding in this work, in this truth, man. You know, read on, brother.
It says, always abounding in the work of Yahweh Shema Shah.
And what's the work of Yahweh Shema Shah? Just preaching this word, man. You know, no matter what time of the day or night. Read on, brother.
For as ye know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh Shema Shah.
And ye know that your labor, the works that you're doing through the Spirit by Yahweh Shema Shah, are not in vain, which meaning they're not futile, man. You know, which meaning everything that we're doing has a reward to it. It's not going to be the end result is not going to be us looking crazy out there, going out there on the highways and hedges and screaming to the top of our lungs and nothing happening. That's not going to happen. Everything that we say is going to everything that we say is according to the Bible, you know, and the Lord said it was going to happen, so it's going to happen, man. You know, that's why we always abounding in the work of Yahweh Shema Shah, constantly studying and reading and doing what we got to do to please the Lord.
That's right.
Grab me 2 Timothy 2:15, Baba Kushah.
Fine.
Let me see what this one says.
You said 2 Timothy 2:15?
Yeah.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Study to show thyself approved of the Most High. That's going in. That's another thing that's doing the works, man. Studying, man. Because how are you going to go out there in the highways and hedges and give out and feed our people with the truth if you're not studying, man? You know, you gotta do some type of study in order to build yourself up, along with prayer and fasting to Yahweh Shema Shai. Read again. Keep on reading, brother.
It says, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
Exactly, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, man. You know, because we're laborers, we're workmen for Yahweh Shema Shah, and we're not ashamed to go out there on the highways and hedges and proclaim this word, man. You know, to tell our people the truth according to the Bible. Read on, brother.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Yeah, rightly dividing the word of truth, meaning breaking these scriptures down, man. Giving our people the 100% truth according to the Bible, man. You know, that's how you rightly divide the word of truth, man. You know, by breaking the scriptures down the right way to our people so that they can understand. You know, but of course only the elect of the nation of Israel is going to understand the scriptures, you know. Can you grab me Philippians 2 and 12?
Alright.
Matter of fact, I get this for myself right here. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. Exactly, man. It says to edify. The word edify means to build up. Just like Apostle Gabar's YouTube page is the daily edification, the daily exhortation, man. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shah is using that particular apostle to edify or build us up with the scriptures daily, man. You know? So we ourselves are supposed to be in that same like spirit as edifying our people, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners with the scriptures. And it's also it comforts our soul, man. You know, we get edified, we get more built up. Then what comes after that edification? Comfort, man. You know, because we know that we're getting built up spiritually even more. You got that Philippians, brother?
Yep. This is Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only,
Right,
but now much more in my absence.
right, and much more in the Lord's absence, man. You know, so although we was doing the work while the Lord Yahushua was with us, now that he's gone out of our presence, you know, we got to do the work even more now that he's absent from our presence, man. You know, read on, brother.
It says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Exactly. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. And how do you work out your own salvation with fear and trembling? By doing the works, man. You know, doing what you got to do to build yourself up. You know? And the scriptures, and it said with fear and trembling. And we already know what fear is. Fear is the beginning of knowledge of the Bible, man. You know, fear in the names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know? Was that it on that? Alright, hold me. I think that's what, Proverbs 6:6. Let me see what it says first. Let me see. Let me see if it's a good one. Let me see. Proverbs. Yeah. Yep. Get Proverbs 6:6, Baba Kushal.
Proverbs 6:6? Okay, yeah. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6.
Yeah.
Go to the ant, thou sluggard.
Exactly. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, man. And the sluggard is a lazy person. You know? So those who are kind of being slothful in this truth, look at the ants, man. And do what, brother?
It says, and consider her ways.
And consider her ways and do what? And be what?
Wise.
And be wise, man. Consider the ways of the ants and be wise. And when you look at what an ant does, an ant is constantly working, man. An ant is constantly providing or doing what it got to do for survival, man. You know? What do you think these ant hills, how the ant hills be forming, man? It comes from them working, man. You know, and that also goes into the ants being on one accord, man. You know, doing what's right. You know, doing what that's gonna protect them, so to speak. The same way with us in this truth, man. You know, the same way how the ants are, the same way how we're supposed to be. We're always supposed to be working and doing what we got to do to survive, man. Which is doing the works of the Lord to the best of our abilities.
That's right.
You know. So that was about it. So hey, with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying for Yakims out there that's watching through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Before we go any further, before we close out, Salaki, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to our Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
B'Shem.
B'Shem.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
B'Shem.
B'Shem.
Racha.
Rakar.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Khan. The next up, double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, who still guarded to the highways and byways and feed us with the 100% truth, according to the Bible and her rule well, is Shalom, Labakariam, Wabarakim, Shal Yasharala, which is peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Until next time we say Shalom.